Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Dr. Murti Wijayanti M.Pd as our lecturer of seminar on English language teaching. Hello everyone, my name is Bayu Nabillah and I'm from class 7B. Okay, in this video, I would like to tell you about my research proposal with the title, The Use of Word Walls Media to Improve Student Vocabulary Mastery in SMP Terpadu Al-Qudwa. So, here are the chapter 1, Research Background. In the education system of Indonesia, English is recognized as one of the foreign language which is learned and included as a compulsory subject in the secondary level of education. According to Brown 2000, English is an international language because most people from various countries use English to communicate with other people, to connect with knowledge, science, technology, politics, academics, and also education. To have a good English, students have to master 4 basic language skills and many important factors such as grammar, pronunciation, and also vocabulary. According to Saputri, vocabulary is the most important aspect in language. Brown states, if the students have limited vocabulary, they will find difficulties in learning English. In fact, most students in Indonesia have many difficulties in learning English, especially in mastering vocabulary. Some research report Kaharudin, Hikmawati, Arafah, 2019, they indicate that the English proficiency among Indonesia learners in the secondary level of education is still in low level. The low level is clearly seen in the learners' inability to communicate effectively in spoken or writing. Students of MTS Class 7 Nurul Khair in Wonorejo are one sample that is classified as weak in mastering English vocabulary. Based on an interview, the average 7th grade student still has difficulty in enriching vocabulary mastery. They have difficulty memorizing words, so they have a limited vocabulary, according to Maulani 2019. So, this study has a purpose to describe the using of word walls media to improve students' vocabulary mastery and to collect some information relating to the use of word wall from SMP Terpadu Al-Qudwa. Besides, it is also to find out what grade of education level can apply word walls media. The next is research questions. The first, does the use of word walls media improve students' vocabulary mastery? The second, what kind of word walls that used in SMP Terpadu Al-Qudwa? And the next is research objective. The research objective of this study is to find out how is the use of word walls media to improve student vocabulary mastery in SMP Terpadu Al-Qudwa. The next is research significant. The researcher hope that this study is expected to be contribute as an additional source or information about the use of word walls media to improve students' vocabulary mastery, and this research can be helpful for teachers, students, and other researchers. Chapter 3, Literature Review. The definition of vocabulary, according to Davis from Longman Dictionary, vocabulary is word, term, used. It is mean that vocabulary is important to know, learn, and use. Without having enough vocabulary, they cannot to make meaningful sentences in communication. Vocabulary is important to be learned by language learner, especially English learner. By mastering vocabulary, students can learn and use language well. It is proved by Laufer, who stated that vocabulary learning is at the heart of language learning and language use. The next is definition of word walls. Word wall is shown in huge letter on a wall used in collective classroom exercise. But smaller list of print wall words can be used for a range of teaching exercise. Word wall media is a great way to make the teaching and learning process becomes more interesting and enjoyable. A word wall is a group of words that are displayed on a wall, bulletin board, chalkboard, or whiteboard in the classroom, according to Cornsbury 2004. The next is chapter methodology, research design. This research uses a qualitative approach with a type of case study research. This study analyzes how the use of student word walls media can improve students' vocabulary mastery in SMP Terpadu Al-Qudwa. The next is research site and participant. This research will involve 20 students of 8th grade of SMP Terpadu Al-Qudwa as a participant, which is located in Lebak, Banten. The participants are in second level because the writer realizes that the students in second level are suitable for this study. The next is data collection technique. Data collection technique used in this study were observation, interview, and documentation. The observation and interview technique is used to obtain information regarding the use of word walls media to improve student vocabulary mastery in SMP Terpadu Al-Qudwa. The data to be obtained is qualitative data which later will be analyzed using data triangulation technique. Data analysis technique. The data analysis, this research will be analyzed using two triangulation technique, namely triangulation of method, individual observation, and triangulation of technical data source. To analyze the data in this study, there will be several stages of process. The first, researcher will collect data interview about the use of word walls media to improve students' vocabulary mastery at SMP Padu Alku 2. The second, researcher will attach the data in the form of description table. The third, researcher will analyze and reduce the data obtained related to the process of improving students' vocabulary mastery using word walls media in SMP Padu Alku 2. And the last, a researcher will draw conclusion regarding the research that has been carried out. So, that's all my research proposal. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.